In today's video, I'm going to share with you 7 things that completely shocked me when I came here in Munich for the first time in summer. So I hope you're going to have a good laugh and you're going to consider maybe coming here for a visit because it's a super nice, super beautiful city. If you're new to my channel, I want to wish you a warm welcome. I am sharing here on my YouTube channel life lessons, raw moments, and bits and pieces from the life here in Germany. So I hope you will enjoy the next things that I'm going to share with you. So when I came here for the first time in Munich, it was the summer of 2020, and I came here for 2 weeks to visit a friend. And to be honest, I didn't know much about Munich except from, of course, the football team, Munich Bayern, and of course, Oktoberfest that everybody knows everything about. And to be even more honest, I wasn't super interested in visiting Germany in the last years. I was super surprised with everything that I found here, nicely surprised, of course. And the things that I'm going to share with you are probably from my own perspective of growing in Romania, in the Balkans, where the culture is very different from Central and Western Europe. So the first thing that I remember shocked me completely was that people were public drinking and eating out like crazy. they would just go in parks with a beer, with wine, with takeout, with sushi, with sandwiches, with whatever. They would put out a picnic in whatever place they could find, and they were just sitting there with friends. And for me this was shocking because in Romania nobody's doing that. It's like such an activity. When you see somebody eating out in public, sitting on the grass in the middle of the city, everybody looks like dude, what are you doing there? No, come on. You have a restaurant, you have a table. But I loved it here. I loved it that people are like, so I don't care, I'm gonna sit here, I'm just gonna drink, I'm just gonna enjoy myself. And this is creating like such a cool atmosphere. When you're here in the summer and you're visiting, you will see that everybody's out enjoying nature, enjoying the sun. It's a pretty nice environment to be in. The second thing that truly shocked me, also in a positive way, was their lifestyle, because it's super healthy compared with Romania and the Balkans. So when I first came here, I was shocked first that a lot of people were working out in nature, in parks. You could barely see someone overweight, really. It's something that you don't see often here. And everybody is super conscious about their food choices, about their nutrition. There is also a lot of option when it comes to vegan food, to takeouts. So like every bar, every restaurant has multiple choices when it comes to choosing like a vegan food, a vegan meal, which I find super interesting and super nice, because this thing just started to develop a little bit more in the last years in Romania, for example, and people are still not so conscious about their food choices and how they should treat their body. But yeah, here is super natural to go on a walk, for example, on a first date, to just go with the friends on a hike in the mountains, to go to a lake to do some water activities. So this is super regular. Third thing that made me somehow laugh a little bit, and it was hard not to notice, was that people here are very calm. And I know that my friends living in Munich and in Germany will maybe disagree with me that people are not so calm all the time, but trust me, it is a very big difference. People in general like mind their own business for themselves. They just look for their own thing. So it's super calm, everything. The atmosphere is super calm. Like even the traffic is much calmer. I didn't see somebody yelling or honking or anything in traffic. Like maybe part of their culture to be maybe a little bit more distant, or to not be so inquiring about other people's life. In the Balkans, for example, it's very natural to just meet with the friends, to somehow speak very loudly, to express yourself, to things like this. But here on the other side, no, people are like more chill, more with their small group of friends. They are conscious about other people around them, so yeah, they just mind their own business. Another thing that was, I don't know, maybe a little bit weird, this was weird. Everybody here is wearing those white sneakers. Why? It's like their only choice. Like, I'm telling you, in the summer when I was here, I think half or maybe more than half of the people that I saw on the street were wearing those white sneakers, and they usually go for very basic colors when it comes to clothing. They go for black or white or gray or neutrals. You will not see here in Germany people wearing super vivid colors or combining things in a weird way. So here it's not something that I'm super used to, because I think in Romania, for example, people are super conscious about how they look, how they put themselves out there in the world. Like, the opinion of other people is very important, so they try to spend a lot of time on how they dress, how they look. So yeah, even the choices are a little bit more brave, let's say, when it comes to combining different materials, different prints, different colors. So yeah, this is something that I'm not so okay with. I would go for more colors, because I think just black and white is kind of boring at some point. I talked a little bit about traffic in the other topic, but I'm going to point out here a thing that I loved is the fact that a lot of people use bikes. Maybe not as much as in the Netherlands or, I don't know, Denmark, for example. I cannot wait to go there to see for myself. But here a lot of people choose this as a means of transportation, and in fact people use public transport a lot because it's super fast, it's super well connected, so you don't really need the car in the city, which is super awesome. And even the cities are well connected by trains, so it's an even cool option if you don't want to use the car. So a lot of people in Munich and in Germany in general don't really need car, and I heard a lot of them saying, oh, I don't need it, I don't have a car, so they would just go for this kind of public thing, which I find is super good. It's less polluting, it's more sustainable, it's less noisy compared to Romania. There, for example, it's the culture to have a car, it's like a sign of independency, that you have a car, you can go whatever, you can do whatever. And yeah, the public transportation there is not so good, so the car is kind of like the only option. And the last thing that I want to mention here in my video that I really loved about Munich is that there are a lot of Italian owned businesses here, because Munich is in the southern part of Germany, super close, like just a few hours away to Italy. So a lot of people migrated to Germany a few years ago, and I love it because I am a fan of the Italian culture. I love Italy. I love their way of doing things, eating food, drinking and everything. So it was super nice to really have this kind of Italian vibe in the city, especially in the summer when everybody would enjoy like a coffee or in a bar outside. It was super nice, super cozy, and it was a good moment for me to practice a little bit my Italian and to get in touch with people. You would be surprised to find an Italian vibe in Munich, in a very German city. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video about those 7 things that I find weird and cute at the same time about Munich. There is no right or wrong, and there is no right or wrong with any countries. There are just differences that I noticed, and these are just things that made me a little bit shocked in the beginning. But yeah, as you stay in one place for like more time, you just get used to it, you just make it part of your life as well. So things are just getting more and more like your normal day-to-day life. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, to give me a comment. Have you been to Germany before? Have you been to Munich? What was your impression of the city and of the country? And I will share more videos in the future about life here and about the culture and everything that I'm going to experience. So stay in touch and see you next time.